All right, Shalom, all praise, honor, and glory is due to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the head apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I also want to say Shalom, much due honors and respect to all you brothers laboring in his work, pushing out this word in all diligence, truth, faith, and sincerity. Yeah, so I just want to get into another quick lesson going to be centered around the mark of the beast, which is indeed the RFID technology. All right, that NFC microchip. And, you know, Esau flirting around with it, you know. Everybody got excited. You know, when we saw Esau coming to the forefront with it, you got situation going on up there in River Falls, Wisconsin, where people actually getting chipped. But hey, this thing is gonna really ramp up. It's gonna intensify, man. In the near future, as we move closer, this thing is really gonna be up close and personal, man. All right? When you people be bagged into a corner, all right, forced with that decision, whether you're gonna continue in your employment or, you know, if you're getting government assistance, Medicaid, food stamps, welfare, whatever the case, when you be faced with that decision, is you're going to continue in those perks, so to speak, you know, by taking that chip, or you're going to lose everything. If you don't take that chip, then it's going to get real. And in that day, all right, just know that the prophets of Great Millstone told you of these things, man. All right? Just know that. And it's the will of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. This is Isaiah chapter 55, starting at verse 10. For as the rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and maketh it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater. That's right. The way the Lord do things is sort of like a farmer. If you consider agriculture, that's the way Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai go about his business. As a farmer, man, he's known as the husbandman. And one thing about farming, you plant the seed, and then you got to wait for the right season for that seed to grow. And that's what happened starting with the apostles of Great Millstone. When they came on the scene in 2007, and they was pushing, you know, that the RFID chip was the mark of the beast, or the mark of the beast was going to be implanted in you. People didn't see that. That's why you had a lot of people to come up against it, you know, and make counter videos. Why? Because it hadn't budded forth yet. Now we're in a time where it's blossoming. You know, back then in 2007 and beyond, the apostles planted that seed. Now his thing blossoming, man, and you can't deny it. All right, verse 11, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void. Yeah, and what's the mouth for the Lord? The prophets, man. And what's that word? Well, part of that word, a major part of that word, is the prophesying of the mark of the beast. But it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. Yeah, and you see it's prospering, man. It's prospering where he sent it. And that spirit rested on Great Millstone, man. So now you see this mark of the beast being up close and personal. It's out here now, man, and it's going to actually intensify, man. You're going to be forced with a major decision to make, and you can't say that you wasn't foretold of this, man, because you was warned first by the apostles and the prophets and men of Great Millstone. All right, and you people going to actually acknowledge that. All right, this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 33. In verse 33, and when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet have been among them. Yeah, that's right. So, hey, right now we in the beginning stages of that. You got people that actually is considering, whoa, damn, Great Millstone was adamant. Look, man, we maintained our stance on this RFID technology being the mark of the beast, man. And you got people in these different congregations, whether it's IUIC and NATE, ISUPK, or wherever, man, you know, just people that's neutral, you know, not really a part of no denomination, so to speak. Well, if they came across any of the Great Millstone videos, then they would know that, or they would consider that these must be the men of the Lord, man. All right, because that really wasn't a safe pick when this thing came out, when the apostles was prophesying about this thing. Because you got to remember, the apostles didn't just start prophesying about the RFID chip being the mark of the beast, man. They was prophesying about this when this really wasn't on the radar. Like I said, that's why you had a lot of people to come up against it. Matter of fact, this is the book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 7. Surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. That's right. Because when the prophets first started bringing this out, it was actually a mystery, man. It was a secret. That's why you had a lot of people to resist it. Now you got people considering it, man. And guess what? It's going to come to a point where people is not going to just, you know, consider it real subtly. No, man, people is going to be bowing down, man, to the apostles on down in the near future, man. Because they're going to understand the Lord is going to actually give us that glory, man. You know, on this side, you people going to understand and come to know that the Lord is dealing with the men of great millstone, all right? And the prophets of great millstone. Because like I said before, you know, this wasn't a safe prediction. And none of the things that we prophesied, all right, about the famine coming, all right, America being destroyed, America collapsing, those wasn't safe picks, man. Now you see these things starting to bring forth that bud. It's starting to blossom. We planted that seed going all the way back, starting with the apostles. Now we've been continuing to labor, and guess what? Now those seeds are starting to blossom, and you people starting to see it. All right? This is the book of Revelation, chapter 19, and verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushua. Yeah, so what's the testimony of Yahushua? All right? Because this is an answer, this is a question that you should be intrigued by. You should really inquire to know what's the testimony of Yahushua, right? Well, let's read on. It said, worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy, man. It's the spirit of prophecy, man. So if you knew the scriptures, especially if you knew this scripture, then you would consider that the men of great millstone is the men where the testimony of Yahushua lays, all right? The testimony of Yahushua is in the midst of great millstone. Why? Because we the men that prophesy, man. And surely we have prophesied concerning this chip being the mark of the beast, all right? So again, once you people are forced with that decision to make, and you see that Esau is adamant about it, Esau willing to lock you up in a death camp, you know, and torture you, then you're going to understand, well, shit, this must have been the mark of the beast, man. Because right now you got Esau, being the devil that he is, he's pushing that this is voluntary, you know, and I'm speaking about up there in Rapid Falls, whatever the hell, River Falls, Wisconsin. You know, the devil is throwing that little nugget out there, yeah, it's voluntary. But see, once this devil start rounding you up, you know, and putting the pressure on you to take that chip, then if you don't know now, if you still scratch your head now, you're going to know in that day that what the prophets of great millstone been speaking was on point, all right? Shalom.